Yeah, but
Nah,
bro, this is not the first time that this has happened. Like,
just do it.
I don't even like Nike.
I want to hear you set it off.
I don't even like that movie.
Set the episode.
I feel like it's only right that Mike does it. He did it for
Lift off.
21 other episodes,
Lift off.
so it's only right that for the 22nd
Lift off.
episode we rounded off with him doing it.
I mean, if that's
you really doing Suavemente?
I mean, you can't do it now. You done told everybody. You're not supposed to tell everybody. It's recording.
How am I supposed to know that shit's recording, bro?
Bro, what are you
just told
talking
him to
about? You
press
asked
the
him if it was
button.
recording.
I didn't know the man pressed the
Look,
button.
Jesus Christ. Play something
Hold
out the
up, hold
Bible.
up, hold up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, there we go. Now we started officially. We're good. All right, now, yes.
And
What's
this.
really good,
Play
ladies
As
and gentlemen?
Jesus Walks.
Hold up.
This is the Keep It a Full Buff podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up and comment.
Shout outs to the kids. Shout outs to the kids.
Young OGs.
Shout outs to the kids.
Come
man.
on.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Indeed,
The
you heard it here.
gang.
this is the Keep It a Full Boat podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 22. It's your man, the one and only. You know what I mean, I don't know why I'm pausing. What is going on, bro?
Son of
Like,
Tony?
I'm sitting here like
One of 'em?
I'm
Son
doing
of
some
Tony?
movie stuff, right? Like
He waiting
I
for us
don't
to
know,
go to
dog.
commercial break.
fucking like I'm ready to hit out the sponsor. Yo, sponsored by Mike signs his checkbook along with Q's checkbook along with his checkbook. You feel me? Like
Sponsored by
absolutely.
our
Future
checkbook.
sponsor,
Listen.
Waukee Water. Thank you very
I
much.
understand.
You-
Trust me,
you feel
I
me?
understand.
sponsored
just saying.
by Cash App. Definitely sponsored by Cash
I
App.
feel like-
Like we use that shit way too much for it not to be sponsored by
That's
Cash
our
Oh,
App.
I be
bank.
using
That's
my
a
Cash
fact.
App.
Yo, like,
Sheesh.
yo.
I'm ready to write these niggas a letter.
Bro,
yo,
We're
Cash
just
App
small.
and Waukee Water definitely owe us a little bit of bread.
come on.
Bro,
Just
you know how
saying.
you get their attention? Actually write them a letter.
That's the bottom line.
How many letters, handwritten letters you think they get nowadays?
Probably not that many.
Figure you send at least 10 a year, at least one gonna get seen.
Yo, you know what's crazy as hell? I was actually thinking about that, right? Because I was thinking about like writing a letter to my daughters and all that. Because I was like, yo, like nobody writes letters anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So like, it's crazy that you just said that because that's a fact. Like
Facts,
that's
bro.
some shit, yo. To like write a letter to like a company or write a letter to a person.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like I took my time out to write that shit.
Facts.
When my
dog.
best friend moved to Puerto Rico, we used to like write each other letters back and forth until
Yeah.
like she moved back. That shit was pretty tough.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
was a good
bro.
way to like keep
That's
communication.
memories, bro.
Like we
That
still
you keep
texted
this
and
shit,
stuff like
bro.
that,
Just
but like
about
we
to
still
say
like
that.
wrote the letters and stuff like that.
Bro, like I remember being a young boy getting notes and shit, bro.
Facts.
Like them shits.
Nothing
yo,
better than getting that prison letter from your pops.
I was
neither.
just about to say I got like 20 prison letters at the crib. I got the little cartoon drawings and all that, bro.
That's
You
what I'm
feel
saying,
not
me?
gonna
bro.
lie, that was kind of a joke, but
I knew that was a joke from you. Yo, I knew that was a joke from you.
Facts.
Drawings?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
From
different.
jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of cartoons?
Bunnies bouncing basketballs.
What the fuck?
Like, yeah.
What your pop saw Space Jam before Space Jam came out?
No.
So you just saw Space Jam?
So, like, facts, right? You just said bunnies bouncing basketballs. Like,
feel like
like
it's-
that is Space Jam in a nutshell,
So you
bro.
I
It's
feel like it's gotta be a twist in there somewhere.
Yo, dude,
There's gotta be a
that
twist.
was an interesting story.
I'm
It's
just
true.
saying.
It's true.
Was it Bugs Bunny?
A fake one.
Bootleg Bugs Bunny.
No,
Camden, New
that's-
Jersey Bugs
see,
Bunny,
it's-
okay?
It's
Facts, bro.
It's a twist on it. That's what you're saying, Dev? It's
What?
it's a twist on this bunny. Why are you yelling?
Yo,
It's a twist on the bunny with the basketballs.
I'm trying to get this microphone volume right.
I just heard it
Oh,
clear,
my
clear
Lord.
as day through both ears, and like this headphone not even on my head.
I got broke headphones.
Oh,
Can you hear me through this
man.
shit? Can you hear me through this one?
Facts. Can you hear me that? Shit, taking it to the rise.
Bro, nah, he's a
shit.
fraud, bro. He's with Sprint now.
Facts.
He's a fraud.
That is a fact. I would have
He
called him a
flipped
fraud. Chill.
This man flips sets,
I
bro.
mean, he went from red to
That's
yellow,
crazy.
guys.
Come on.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
kind of
he's-
familiar.
I'm saying
Who you know
Verizon
that-
was trying to cut him that bag. He went after the bag.
Yeah,
How can you
saying?
get a man
Who
for
you
bag
know-
chasing?
Who you know went from blood to Latin King?
I never said that.
Please
cuz.
tell me,
Yeah, I
because
never
I would love to know. Because I done watched a lot of ganglands and it don't work like that.
No, no.
a lot of gangland.
A lot of ganglands.
I know somebody who went from violent to instinct, though. Different.
Wow. He came on. He said, episode 22. Here you go. Mic drop. Bang.
You want to play the song?
Oh, shit.
I gotta
That's a
be out
fact.
of-
Because, yo, we got plenty to talk about, yo.
Nah,
That
I
is a
gotta be
fact.
out of here at 10:03.
At 10:03.
10:03, I'm outta here.
22.
Oh, man.
I wish I had a cool catchphrase. I gotta find mine. I gotta find my catchphrase. Maybe this whole episode, I'm just gonna try and find my catchphrase. I'm
Right,
just gonna
just
say
one-
random things.
No.
Just like that. Nah, no cap though. I feel like same, but not this
Cockle doodle doo,
episode.
the cow goes moo.
Yo, you're a
That
nut.
ain't- that ain't
Yo,
it,
that's
Chief.
some Rick and Morty
That ain't
shit
it,
right there in the
Chief.
nutshell, dog.
That wasn't it.
That one is not it, Chief.
But yo,
That is-
check it out though. We got the song. This is a song that we all pick. Shout outs to the peoples on the ways. Dev, you won't like this one.
He said this one for you.
I mean, if the joint will work though. Yeah, this is an epic fail right now, cuz.
You want me to just sing instead?
Take off.
What's up?
Suave, I'm something suave.
Bro, we're
playing.
good.
Technical difficulties, part 18.
Yeah.
Boom. 18, 19,
16 straight
25.
episode. Mike done mess something up.
And that's the bottom line.
I'm about
Hold
to
up.
mess his knee up.
How you
With
figure I
a-
messed something up, cuz?
I was just, waiting.
And now
until
you
the- I
gonna
thought
mess my knee up?
I
You gonna
thought,
mess your knee up.
Bro,
Hey,
you
out of
like-
nowhere?
you like 50. All I got. All right. I thought, is the music playing?
No,
The
the music
music.
ain't playing though.
I ain't playing, but
No.
this is a nice little conversation. I hope everybody listening.
I mean, I would like to know why you want to bust my kneecap,
Oh my
but what's
gosh.
up, cuz? Like that. You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? Do we have some
Yes.
animosity that you want to take off your chest or something?
All right.
Nah, I'm straight. You all like, damn, like you wanted to fight or something. I don't get it.
Listen, dog. All I'm saying is
nope.
we watch other
No.
podcasts, but we don't copy other podcasts. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But all I'm saying is Dev will have to fix the studio again if need be.
Oh my God.
Dev.
Oh my God. Well,
Dev.
So, what do y'all
now
want to
that-
talk about?
Now that we've gotten past all that craziness,
This man got.
let's hop into some motherfucking topics.
Yeah, man. What do y'all want to kick it off with, man? Because we got hella shit to talk about, bro. Between
I-
music, sports, and everything else, bro.
Would love to talk about the fact that Myles Garrett thought that it was WWE Monday Night Raw, pulled out the stainless steel chair from underneath the mat, and smacked Major.
Stainless steel
It is
chair,
not that
bro.
hard of an object. It's not no stainless steel.
Nah.
But I do dig that. Them shits are hard.
and smacked my man Mason Rudolph on the dome.
Boy, if you'd have crowned him with the helmet,
Smacked
Mason
him off the
Rudolph
top
would
of
have
the head.
died.
He wouldn't have died.
You're tripping. You're
Overreacting.
tripping. Bro, the crown of the helmet,
All right.
which is like
Let me
the
ask you a
hardest
question,
part
dog.
of the helmet. Hold
Bro,
on.
you ever watch NFL?
Hold on.
You ever play NFL Blitz?
You know what?
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna let
wait,
y'all.
wait,
I'm gonna
wait,
let y'all
wait.
go because
Wait.
then it's gonna be me.
Just
I
let
got
me,
you.
just
Go
ready?
ahead. I got you.
Where that helmet hit him was directly smack dead on the top of his head. If he would have, Myles Garrett, 6'5", 283 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
would have smacked this man on top of the head with a helmet, with the crown of the helmet, he'd have crushed his entire brain on the top.
Right.
Bro, he'd have died on the field. He'd have seized up. All that.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
Y'all have gotten into a couple of fights in your lifetime. Safe to say.
Nope.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Child of God.
cool. Whatever. Fake as hell, dog.
Ooh.
Swear to
I
God,
don't
bro.
fake, bro.
Continue with your story, sir.
All right. So, have you guys ever always started the fight?
No.
No.
Every single time. Every time I done popped off. I'm not
I
even
thought you
gonna
ain't
hold
never even been in a fight. Now you're over here
Facts.
talking about you start every
Child
fight.
of God.
You need to make up your mind,
Bro.
sir. You seem very indecisive on the Keep It a Full Buck podcast.
Or
you
just
roll,
keep it a full buck.
you roll
I am
50-50
keeping it a full
with it.
buck.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all both made these faces like, oh, can't believe you talking about he's the child of God. Even though, like,
man.
a child of God.
And yo, but check it though, right? You've ended fights, correct?
come on, bro. You know they call me.
Right?
They call me suavemente.
There you go. Yeah, it finally started working. But yeah, you've ended fights, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that was Myles Garrett in a nutshell, bro. Because the bull Rudolph kept on chasing after him, bro. At the end of the day, however he got clocked, he got clocked. I don't feel any sympathy for him, bro. Don't pick a fight that you don't want to fight. Don't pick a fight
No.
that you can't handle.
I hear that.
And at the end of the day, he was picking a fight that he couldn't handle. Everybody's like, oh, he's 6'5", blah, blah, blah. Bro, at the end of the day, he a grown-ass man, dog. Fuck, I look like another grown-ass man punching up on me and me not doing nothing.
I get that.
You gonna hold on? No, that's what I'm
ahead.
saying. Let me get it straight. Y'all gonna let another grown ass man come up on you and start punching on y'all, but because y'all bigger or whatever, y'all gonna just let him slide?
He was really like punching on him like that. Like that's not the way that like it looked to me in the videos
Lit-
that I watched. Like I didn't think that he was like punching on him.
Let me ask you a
He
question.
was definitely pursuing him and he was definitely like yelling, but like I didn't see him punch on him.
He was trying to take off his helmet,
I
cuz.
just
He was the one that originated that.
Let me-
He just failed.
Let me ask you something.
I don't
Just
know, bro.
Real fast. You remember when we went to the Detroit versus the Philly game,
Yeah,
and Mike said to your nephew that this is how he eats.
yeah,
This is how he feed his family.
yeah.
Currently, at this current moment, Myles Garrett cannot feed his family. He can, hypothetically speaking, if his money is right and in order, right? But this going, who knows when he gonna come back? If they say he cannot come back,
I'm hearing stories.
What's he gonna do?
I'm hearing stories that they might have found a loophole because at
Nah,
the end of it, because yo, for real, 6-game suspension is bullshit. The fact that the bull Rudolph ain't getting no suspension, again, he's the instigator. When the fuck did we start respecting the person who got shot more than the shooter? That's insane.
bro.
A minute ago, I know
What?
that's the sad part.
When did say that again?
I said, when did we start respecting the person who got shot instead of the shooter?
That's a hard question to ask in 2019.
Ever
sir.
since Tupac and Biggie died, right?
Because Hove definitely said that in the bar.
That
Right.
makes sense, right?
You know what I'm saying?
But I also
Tupac
feel
and
like
Biggie
it,
died, they was the
it
ones that got
matters
shot.
how
Niggas
you look.
don't know who the fuck killed them niggas.
Right. I apologize for cutting you off.
I apologize as well.
No, you're good. But like I was saying, I feel like it's the way that you look at the situation too. Because it all depends on who the shooter is. Like you gotta evaluate the whole situation. So the way that I saw it, if like I may be like Frank, because I
Go
haven't
ahead.
really gotten into it, is like I definitely think that like Mason Rudolph helped to instigate the situation. I just feel like Myles Garrett took it like an extra step that like it didn't really need to be taken to. Not even ripping his helmet off. Like you rip a helmet off and you like fight a guy and stuff like that. Like I get it. And like they were kind of like going back and forth. Like it was a little chippy and stuff like that, bro. But like he said, bro, like if he'd have smacked him over his head like with that helmet, bro, like he could have really
But he didn't.
he tried to.
So
it's not like you feel me, he wasn't attempting to.
I was about to say,
And-
technically, he
and-
did smack him upside the head with that.
and
joint.
where I'm going with this is like, bro, like me and a person that like means a whole lot to me, we're having a conversation, and like it was like on the effects of like CT, the effects of CT on the brain, bro. And like I definitely think that like that moment showcased like how prevalent it is in the NFL. Like why after an incident like that, if you want to say like not even just Myles Garrett, but both of them like should be evaluated for CTE. I personally think, I feel like the NFL takes it as a joke. They brush it under the rug because of how much money they make. When these guys are literally out there, like they're modern day gladiators, bro.
Nah, I completely agree with
And
that.
like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, we got mad, bro, to the point where it's like, yeah, like I'm gonna beat this man up, bro. But you're telling me, like, on live television over Lil Spat, bro, like you're gonna try and like kill a man, like with the helmet, bro.
He didn't try. He wasn't sitting out there saying, "I literally want you to die."
Right,
No,
and I don't
he was
think
just
he
out
was-
there. He just swung because again, he was being swung on.
Right.
Mind you, bro.
But, like-
Pouncey had him, right?
Right.
Pouncey and the other bull had him. Villanueva had him, right?
Mhm.
What is Mason Rudolph out here like chasing after him and trying to like punch him and all that for?
I get what you're
Come
saying,
on,
but
bro.
like it's not like he didn't already instigate the situation before. Like that's the reason that he got up and like got as angry as he did. So like if, for instance, if you rip somebody's helmet off of their head, right? Is the first thing you're doing, bro, swinging the helmet at him, bro? Or are you punching like you're trying to punch?
I'm gonna throw
and
the
you're,
helmet
and you're
and I'm
trying
gonna
to
start
punch on him. You feel me? Like
I still got my pot on.
Like, bro, like that's a fair fight, bro. Like, even somebody that's come up the way that we've come up and going through fights like that and stuff like that, bro. Like, just because I took a knife from somebody doesn't mean I'm going to stab them with it. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like that's like taking it to the next level, bro. I really do. I feel like that was just unnecessary, and I feel like he should be evaluated
So-
after that point. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to come back to the NFL. I'm not saying that Myles Garrett is just like some crazy bad person. I'm just saying that this is a disease that has shown people to have those short moments where they just lose complete control. And it's not
that.
their fault.
I understand about the whole CTE aspect. Again, I mean, research would have to be done on that. But let me get this straight. You said if somebody pulled a knife on you with the intent to kill you,
Yeah.
you would not utilize said knife on them.
Nah.
You're bugging.
You different.
You're bugging.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro. You pull out a knife, you pull out a gun on me, dog. You better fucking
Bro, like,
use it.
That
Because
death
if
is like
not,
I don't
I'm
know.
going to use it.
Life isn't mine to take. You feel me? And like, I don't know, like if you want to be like super corny, like I mean, I feel like Batman has showed you that like you don't have to like take a life to like do justice and like you feel me, like help people out. And I get like that's just a superhero and like you know what I mean, like stuff like that. But like I really think like that his ideals and the way that he goes about like living his life, like I don't know, like that's the way that I would try and live mine. Like I don't feel like I would take somebody like out of this world unless they did something like so like just despicable and like
He tried to kill
disgusting.
you.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
know. What and why is my life like worth so much more than his?
If I take a knife from somebody, I'll stab him right through the forehead.
I feel you. And that's your opinion. Like that's how you're
Yeah.
looking at the situation. I
Because-
just like in my opinion, like I don't feel as though like I should be the one like trying to kill him. Now it's a different thing if like you feel me, like he broke into my house and like I'm protecting like
Yeah.
my kids. Like all right, then you feel me, like I'm gonna do what I have to do. But if it's just me, bro. Like I took that knife away, bro, and like now I'm just going. You feel me?
That's honorable.
I'm going to do what I have to do to take you the fuck out. But now
Nah, I
I'm not gonna
believe
kill
that
you,
person
you
needs
know
to
what
be
I mean?
eliminated
Yeah.
and sent to the
You
creator.
want to
hear
take
you.
my life, cuz?
Right.
Okay, fine then. Life for a life.
I get what you're
Let's
saying.
see who wins.
Because that same
eye for
person
eye
most
makes-
likely is going to stab someone else
I feel you.
that
But
can't do what you did and take the knife from them.
you don't know that though.
That's his Batman theory, though. That's his Batman
crazy.
theory,
Like, you know
though.
what I
It
mean?
is,
Like,
it
you
is.
don't
You
know
know what
how
I'm saying?
like somebody could change. Like that moment could have forever changed his life. Like wow, like he took that knife and like he could have killed me if he wanted to, but like he spared my life. And you know, like
What if it's
it
beef?
showed me how much like my life is really worth. Like what if it was like a crack fiend or something like that? He was like coming up trying to rob me and stuff like that because he's like, you know what I mean, on his
Yeah.
last dime and he's just trying to do what he got to do to get it fixed, bro.
Well, what
and
if
me
it's
taking
not?
that knife and whooping his ass and then him going to rehab, like that changes his whole life. And 20 years later, he comes up to me and he's like, you are the reason that like I am the man I am today and I'm living the life I'm living, bro. Like I would like
Bless
to think
you,
that,
man.
You know what I
Facts.
mean?
That's
Like,
a beautiful
Nah,
fucking
this
thing
dude
over
is
here
a
to
great
do.
human being because
Listen,
I'll
bro.
stab him up real good.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's a fact. But that's what I'm saying. All right, but let's say it's beef though. Let's say it's like beef. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker, like
That's I feel like
hates
that's
you and it like is trying to legitimately kill you. And
Right.
if he doesn't kill you this time, he's gonna try to kill you next
so
time.
like what's my like beef like with him?
I don't fucking know. He hates you. That's all that matters.
He can hate on me all he wants.
No, not hate on.
He
I
can
mean
hate
like
me. He can hate me all he wants.
He
bro.
slapped
and
your
every
mom.
time I ain't never been disrespected without retaliation. So like it's definitely not like I'm just gonna sit there and let somebody openly disrespect the fuck out of me.
So if a
Like,
person
best believe I'm
smacks
gonna check it.
smacks your mom,
Right.
can he get the death penalty?
I don't think I'm gonna kill him, bro.
I'm
but
gonna
I'm
kill
gonna,
him.
I'm gonna try and put that man in the hospital. You feel me? Like I'm gonna severely hurt that man and make him
kill him
think like
after you
I'm
die.
never gonna disrespect that man like that again.
Nah,
You
that's
feel me?
not what
Period.
you're gonna think.
And if it's like,
After
all
you
right, like
got beat,
I gotta come back every time. You feel me? And like do some shit like that. And then it's like, all right,
baby.
listen, dog.
not like a situation.
Yo,
not to get like
DMX said it best. Listen, I pull
Right.
that plug again and drop another one on you. Yeah, dog. I drop
Right.
another slug on you. There you go. Yeah.
now. Let's say like
Absolutely.
somebody like put my mom in like the hospital.
Death.
I feel like now
It's
that's
too
like
many
where we're
people.
going to like the line where it's like, all right, like somebody like might have to die now. Like you feel me? Not might have to die, but
Yo,
like they're
might
gonna
have to
die. You know what I
As soon
mean?
as they
Yeah, bro.
call like, yeah, some dude did this, that, and the third. All you go is that DMX song. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood.
That's
right.
Everybody rolling out 8 cars, 9 cars.
And I'm glad that like we got to have that whole conversation. But the point being is like I feel as though Miles Garrett should be checked for CTA, and so should a lot of other guys. in
Nah,
the
that's
NFL.
fine. I
Like
agree
they should
with that.
have
I'm always
like.
down for that.
To be honest, like you have all these drug tests like year round. Like you're telling me that you can't have like tests for like CTE like 2-3 times
Well,
a
they
year.
say that's the thing.
and
that
not
they're
clear,
saying that
you
they
feel me?
can't detect it until the person is dead.
I think he tried to hit the dude in the head with the helmet because the helmet was in his hand.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying.
I think it was just that.
Right.
I literally think
It
it, just
wasn't-
so
it wasn't
happened.
no malicious
I think it
intent behind
just so
it.
happened to be. This dude's here. He's still coming at me like he wants work, but there's a wall between us. If it wasn't that wall between them, they would have just fought. But he's like trying to reach over him and hit it because it's like, dog, you still coming like you want sauce. And I'm
Yeah, that's
what
surrounded
I'm
by a bunch
saying.
of people. Like, it's almost like a primitive instinct that I don't think necessarily has to be CTE because I ain't had no concussions or nothing like that. And
Shit,
I'd
I
have
did.
probably bust him in his motherfucking head with that joint too.
Definitely. That's a fact.
Bro, listen.
I definitely get where you're coming from. Like in this, like,
But you
sense
should
completely.
check. I get it
But
because they've been
No, that's
taking
what I'm saying.
they've been
Listen, I'm
taking
down for that.
headshots
Where-
forever.
At the end of the day, like-
mental aspect of the thing, I respect your answer on that. I do. But on the same note, I'm gonna say this just like I said it when the whole shebang went down with Chris Brown and Rihanna. Don't nobody know what Mason said to Miles because it clearly was not just I'm gonna try and take your helmet off and then I'm stronger than you. I'm ripping your helmet off. It wasn't just
I mean, we do know that boy Mason ride for Trump.
that. So with that being said,
Come on, bro. Come on,
Yeah, I'm
bro.
stereotyping that
You
boy.
feel me?
Hell yeah.
Come on, bro.
all I'm saying is nobody knows what was said in that little scuffle from the Mason being on his feet to him being on his back.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Plus,
weren't at the end of the day. We weren't there.
the,
Right.
the
You know what I mean?
Steelers
But you
were
do
losing.
agree that he tackled
me?
them and didn't know he didn't know that he
Nah.
didn't have the.
Bro,
Nah,
I think he
that
took
is-
it too far. I think
I
he
understand.
took it too far, but which is
Bro.
fine. So hold up. So peep though. So he came back, bet right, and
No.
then when he was about to do something, that's when he got hemmed up. Cool. And then the ball kept on coming back. Like, bro,
Hold on, let me
like
ask
you
you a
had
question.
your little retaliation, and then you got
they
broken
threw a,
up.
They threw a flag for roughing the passer.
I can't recall. I can't.
I promise you, I did not see a flag thrown for roughing
There
the
was
passer.
so many flags thrown after
So,
that point, bro. That
Can I
like,
ask y'all a
If
question?
the-
Since
What's
y'all
up?
are like more sports dudes,
Mhm.
why do football players try to punch each other in the head while they got helmets on?
I think
It's one of the dumbest-
another in the
Yo,
moment
that shit
thing.
still
Like,
hurts.
it's just
Dog.
like
I've gotten punched in the head with a helmet, bro.
It's just like you,
G-
you
like,
remember
with my
how
helmet
you
on.
said somebody grabbed your gi and like, oh shit, like yanked you and it like messed you up a little bit.
yeah,
I feel what you're saying. Like so,
Like,
so
it's
still,
like disorienting.
yeah.
like you
But
could
that's
definitely
the word.
grab somebody by the face mask and just hit them with smooth
like,
like
right
uppercuts
in
like
the chin.
underneath.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that
you know
what I
makes
mean?
sense. But I'm
Yeah.
watching
I'm
niggas like
talking
punch the
like,
top of the
yeah.
helmet.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
that
think
shit
that's
still
more
hurt,
just like
bro.
That shit could hurt your knuckles, though, can it?
Yeah,
Obviously.
no, it
I
can fuck
think
your
it's
hand
more-
up, bro. But
it
at the end of the
depends
day,
on
like
where you hit
niggas
it.
still
Like-
get concussions for a reason, bro.
Facts.
Crown of the
Like,
ear
I think
hole
it's more of a spur of the moment thing. Not to like cut you off again because I keep cutting you off this episode. But like, yeah,
Yo,
I
that's
think
that
it's more of a
5-hour
spur of the
energy drink.
moment thing. Like,
Sponsored by 5-Hour Energy Drink.
and Waukee
Hey.
water.
I just like-
Love that Waukee, baby. Come on, we're
we gotta
we're
get this
fiending for that
bag.
sponsor.
Listen, man, we got to do something to get this back.
Hey, you know,
Waukee?
you know. Look, my mom be saying the same thing. Look, this
Nah,
the
chill,
best
man.
water. This the best water out there, bro. If you ain't never had it, bro, try this joint, bro.
But the
I thought
fact that you acting like this tonight and it's called
I-
Waukee,
I drank this joint a couple of
Wakia.
times on the episode.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say it
That's
was
just
like 2
Waukee in
episodes,
Spanish.
all three of us had it.
I thought it was like more
That's
like
just
Eskimo, but I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you rock. Yeah,
yeah, that's what it's.
You mean like Samoan?
yeah, that's what I meant. Oh my god, was that like? Was that like?
Eskimo is like
Is that, like, fucked
Alaskan and Wakia is definitely and like Samoan and all that shit.
Yo,
Hawaiian
they
is
kinda like
way
the
more-
As long as I was
Yo,
like
yo,
cultural
yo, yo.
appropriate, bro. It was like 2019.
Nah,
I ain't
they
trying
kind
to
of like the
say
same
some
niggas,
off-
one in the heat, one in the cold.
One in the yeah, all right, but they completely different now.
That's not necessarily the case. They both some big ass, light skinned, chinky eyed motherfuckers.
He said, "Fuck
What,
being
bro?
culturally correct."
Nobody's keeping it
said,
100,
"Fuck
man.
it,
Native
bro. It's
Americans.
about time. And then-
niggas-
Native Americans in the heat, Native Americans in the motherfucker.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 22
my
of the
God.
Keep It a Full Buck podcast. Because that's what we do. We keep it a full buck. Sean
Listen,
said if
man,
you
we
got
call it like
if you
it
got
is,
them
dog.
eyes, he gonna call you out. But I can't say it. But he gonna
Yeah.
say that shit.
If you got them eyes, if you got them, just make sure that you don't got them because they'll call them if you got them.
He said Chinese, Japanese, dirty
Yeah,
knees.
you a bug.
That shit. That's
Oh
hilarious.
fuck! Colin
Bro.
Kaepernick played
Oh
Bro.
shit!
in the Atlanta Dome this
No, he
week, and I
didn't.
played. But
No, he didn't. He didn't practice inside the like the.
did he
NFL
practice at
joint.
the high school?
Yeah, he practiced at the high school.
I know that's what he wanted to do. I didn't know if like that's the way that it actually ended up
I was
going
about
about.
to say because all I seen was that the shit that got canceled. Then like 3 hours later, I'm seeing this nigga launch a ball like 60 yards.
Bro, let's talk about it though. All right, so this is like, I mean, pretty much everybody know the story, right? You feel me? NFL last minute wanted to throw a little trial for him. It looked like he was doing some shady shit. You know what I'm saying? Or it
Talking
looked like the
about
NFL.
Colin or
No,
the
the
NFL?
NFL was doing some shady shit.
Mhm.
You know, there was a waiver claim that they wanted him to sign. That like
Facts.
his lawyers was like, "No, dog, don't sign that shit."
Because
You
there's
feel me?
some weird, like no other NFL, like you know what I mean, athlete had to
some-
do that on a tryout.
Exactly.
You know what I
Number
mean?
one. Number two was on a Saturday when every single team is getting ready to play on Sunday. Right. Number three. Right. Everybody that would have showed up, none of them had the power to say, "Yo, we can sign you to a contract today." You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't a coach. It wasn't a GM. It was
all
it was
scouts.
maybe a pro scout,
Right.
if not somebody even lower.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't a GM. Wasn't the owner. Wasn't none of them.
Right.
So, and it couldn't have been filmed. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no media, nothing. Like in Collins, like, nah, bro. Like, you know what? I respect the fuck out of him, bro, because he's sitting there saying he has to control the narrative.
Mhm.
And I respect that. Don't let nobody else tell your story other than you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And flat out, I wouldn't trust 32 billionaires that have already blackballed me
A couple
for
of
the,
times.
yeah, for the past 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't
yo,
even think blackballed is the word, man.
yo, for
Shit.
me, dog, the big
That's the
thing is, bro.
craziest part.
He took they reached in that man's mouth, grabbed the food he was already chewing, and ripped that shit out.
Like, yo, for real, bro. Like the big thing about the distrust that Colin has towards the NFL. I was listening to somebody on ESPN. I can't remember the boy name. But I love listening to Bull. He's ball old head, right?
Okay.
Yo, he was saying how
Tall guy?
he was saying how they want to break him. He used that word specifically.
Uh-huh.
They want to break him.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's, yo, I don't care what anybody says. That's still that old slave mentality. 31 of those dudes that are owners are white dudes. A majority of them from somewhere in the deep south
I like
where
how
they
you
were
said
still
31.
around. Huh?
I said I like how you said 31.
It's because Khan he Indian boy.
Yeah.
He from the Middle East. That's
Yeah.
Jaguar
Oh,
boy.
so then
Right.
that's 30 because there's a female on there.
Wrong. Oh, well, yeah, but still. No, it's actually 30 anyways because of the Green Bay Packers. So you're right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 30 other owners, right?
Mm-hmm.
Either way,
That
she probably racist too, no cap.
I mean, I think it was.
She is white.
I'm not gonna say who it is because I just realized who it might be, but we're gonna move on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Point is that they have roots in They have roots in oppressing people. They have roots in taking advantage of people's hard work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? One way or another. So it's like when dude said break, that shit hit me hard because that was the slave owner's mentality.
Yeah.
To break the slave. You know what I'm saying? To break the man and break the soul.
Yeah.
And it's like, I love the fact that he's standing out here saying like, yo, y'all see me throw these balls, bro. Everybody can see the tape. The footage was live.
He said, I
Right.
want the media here. He said, I haven't talked to the media in over a year and a half, but I want the media
The
here.
man said, yo, the ball is on your court. Right? The alleged 6 scouts that arrived there all said he has elite arm talent.
It wasn't even saying that when that man was playing.
So what are we saying here?
It's crazy.
So I'm gonna be completely subjective about the situation. I knew going from the start. I said it doesn't matter how good that man plays. It doesn't matter what goes on in that
They would have
trial.
controlled the narrative.
He is not going to be on an NFL field.
I agree.
At the end of the day, like you feel me, that I felt like, and even if he was, it was literally just the NFL trying to like cover their own ass, and I think they knew that. But after Colin came out and was like, "Nah, like we're gonna either do this my way or we're not gonna do it." And in other situations, like you know what I mean, like I wouldn't necessarily say like go to somebody that's trying to employ you. You know what I mean? And come crazy at them. And that's where I agreed with Stephen A little bit.
Oh God, don't bring him up, dog.
But
I really
that's
don't
as
fuck with his
far
points.
as I agreed with him. Because it's like that situation is so much different though than a typical situation where you're trying to employ him for a job. Usually when you're employing for a job, those owners didn't already take millions and millions of dollars from
Right.
you. You know what I mean? And paint you out to just be this radicalist. You know what I mean?
That hates white people.
Right.
That's
Right,
it's
when his
so
mom and his
crazy.
dad
That's
are
so
white, bro.
crazy,
Right.
bro.
Like,
And
he-
it's like he is
That's the
literally,
craziest part.
and it's good, and it goes from literally like him just trying to say like, yeah, bro, like my people are oppressed, And like I just want
He was raised privileged, bro.
I just want
my
the right
friends
thing.
are dying.
Right.
Okay? That's all I'm saying is my people dying, and it's wrong.
He's
that
saying
they dying.
he's saying that there's people out here with my skin complexion or darker that we're out here dying for no reason.
And like you said, bro, it's just at the end of the day, like it's just, and I hate the fact that this is prevalent in 2019, but that slave narrative where it's like you're either gonna do what I say, go about things the way that I want you to go about it, or that's it. Is zero. And it's I hate that we go back to the NFL on this, but it's like how many situations are they gonna fumble? You know what I mean? We were just talking about how they really don't give a fuck about CTE.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're out here killing these guys.
Right.
Somebody is actually
These
trying to make it.
gladiators, these warriors.
It's like somebody's trying to have a face from underneath the helmet, and it's like, no, you're not going to do that.
Right.
It's either you throw that helmet on and you just play football. You know what I mean? Why don't you just play football?
That's what I'm saying. That is my point.
Or-
they sit there like when I hear Stephen A. Smith talk, to me personally, I hear him basically saying, shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
And that is the worst thing in the
Just
world
play
to me.
football. It's crazy how your co-host, Max Kellerman, and I'm going to let you rock right after I get this out of my mouth. Max Kellerman can look at you
He a
in
real
your
G.
face
That's my boy.
and be like, how with my platform, even though I haven't been oppressed the way that your people have been oppressed, am I not supposed to sit here and support the struggle against the people that
Against
are
the
in power?
man.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
How could I not? When they it's the reason that I'm sitting in this chair is built off of people
Your
like
back, cuz.
yeah, you know what I
He
mean? Not
literally
to say
said that.
people like you, but people like your back. You know what I mean?
No, but he literally
Shit like that.
said, like you, Stephen A. Smith, because he built that show. Fact is.
And that's really all I got to say about that. Like, it's just crazy to me that somebody who hasn't, like, again, like similar to Colin Kaepernick, hasn't had to go through any of the challenges that, you know, anybody at this table, to be honest, has probably had to go through in life. And he's still out there trying to promote a change, and that's what he gets for trying to do it.
And that's why Myles Garrett is wrong for what he did. Because all this year, he's been getting hounded, talking about he's the most flagged player in the NFL because he's a dirty player.
He has
right?
like 3 rushing passes.
Dirty player.
I think he like led the NFL in like penalties though, so that's where since he's
Right.
been in the league, so like that's where it's like coming
he's a
from.
dirty player, okay, and then he goes and does something like this. I'm not saying he's wrong. Defend yourself by all means. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, you a 6'7", 6'8" black dude, bro. You weigh almost
we go.
300
See?
pounds, bro. What?
No, that right there though actually ties in with what we're saying
That's-
about Colin Kaepernick.
yeah, that's
he's
what I'm saying.
big angry black man, so he's automatically the villain.
Exactly.
No,
That's,
bro.
I understand.
But we're
that
the
he's not.
ones that gotta control and change that narrative. That's what I'm saying, bro.
How you gonna change the narrative if you keep doing what they expect you to do?
Facts.
That's why he's wrong in that situation.
If it was the other way around, we would sit here and be like, well, Myles Garrett continued to rush after him and blah, 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 blah.
Bro, I think both of them were wrong in this situation. At the end of the day, bro, the NFL is a business. By you going out there and doing that, that's not business. Okay? Since, man,
Why not? They let that happen in baseball.
It's not baseball.
They let that happen in hockey.
It's not hockey.
Oh, that's right. The majority league that's what 85% black. That's the one where they can't allow it's egregious.
Facts.
The other one being basketball, that's where it's egregious.
Bro.
But baseball, it's A-okay for motherfuckers to go out there swinging like crazy. I saw an
Facts.
old man get thrown to the ground in baseball.
Bro, I seen Albert
Dude got
Pujols
sliced
charged him out
in the
with the
neck.
fucking.
in the NHL.
First of all, that was a freak accident.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Because you
Balls have gotten beat the
you
fuck
tried
up,
to
though.
use that one to your advantage. I like that. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Let's say.
That was a good one.
But it's added to my point, though. You feel me? Like, they be fighting in there, right? Okay, so is it so egregious?
I don't think that we should do the whole like they and like us thing because like, come on, like let's not do that. We're all together. You know what I mean? Like we that's not a good representation of how we feel about the situation because we don't just look at white people and be like, yeah, like you feel me?
For me, I don't. When I say they, I don't mean white people.
To be honest, for me, it's more or less like people that look at me with their nose up type of situation.
I was
Look at me
about
like
to
you're
say.
better than me,
Right.
regardless of skin, race, orientation. Stephen A. Smith. I mean, not to just call him out and put him on the stand, but you don't think Stephen A. Smith is the type of person that looks at like people that he's better than him and more privileged than him, and he deserves it. And if you do that, look at that man, he's just a thug. You know what I mean? Regardless of skin color, sexual orientation, creed, it don't matter, bro.
Speaking of which, yo, do me a favor, y'all keep on talking because that was some real life shit.
And all I don't know. I don't got too much more to say on that situation, but just like kind of like staying in the same sense, bro. Like, how do you feel about the whole like Kodak like only getting like 4 years or like getting 4 years?
Almost 4.
Do you think he should have? You think he should have got 4? You think
was it 38?
I think it was 38.
Listen, long story short, bro. All I'm saying is, all I feel like is if you a celebrity of some sort of high status, such as, and it pains me to say this, bro, because I really ain't fuck with him like that at first.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and I'm not saying I fuck with him heavy. You feel me? But he got some bangers, which correlates to he got some money. You feel me? And nigga, you know when you got some money, there's gonna be some hating ass people.
And who is this? Who is this infamous man that you're listing every characteristic that he has in his name?
I got completely lost because I got caught in my thought.
Nah, bro, I'm talking about the
the
Kodak thing. I'm just saying, like,
I thought you were talking about somebody else.
Nah, like
you're making a comparison. I apologize.
He got a couple bangers. You feel me? So he got money. He flaunt that he got money. You feel me, bro? You gotta protect yourself if you supposed to be this certain person for your social status. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I swear to God,
Myles Garrett.
Am I tripping, bro?
Myles Garrett has to be out here beating niggas up.
I'm sorry. Am I tripping or like is he not like is this over the sexual assault allegations?
No, this is over a gun charge.
Okay.
But because of
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know crazy amount about the situation, but if he sexually assaulted somebody, he deserves to be in prison.
I'm not defending that. I'm talking about the gun thing.
The detail is that he's on parole. Well, he was on parole
for that.
Yeah.
And because he was trying to buy guns illegally, that violated his parole.
Okay.
So
thank you for the update.
Yeah,
I apologize for not being completely informed on the
this
situation.
This is why I gave you all the topics early, by the way. I just want to let y'all know.
To my defense, I saw that one, bro, and I literally was like, bro, like this man is out here sexually assaulting females. Like, I don't care if he literally rots in prison.
I hear that.
You feel me? Like, I don't care if he sits in prison for forever. Like, that's how I looked at it. I don't care what he did. I don't care. 4 years, like, ain't enough.
Nah,
I agree with that 100%.
If you're sexually assaulting women, if you're taking advantage of women sexually, you know what I mean? You're just a monster, bro. You don't deserve that, bro. You need to go to. Honestly, bro, you have a mental illness, bro, and you need to be like checked into like some psychiatric.
Hear that mental illness shit.
You need to be checked into some psychiatric hospital, bro, and they need to like look at you,
because that's
bro.
like for me,
there's something like not right with you.
Like you know what's always
mentally not.
You know what's always plumped together, women and children. So it's like if you're telling me that sexually assaulting women is a mental illness, then you're going to tell me the same thing for sexually assaulting kids.
I agree.
Fuck that. I disagree.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You are nah.
Like you were about to say, you're a sick, sadistic person.
I was gonna say something. Yeah, I was gonna say sick, but at the end,
you know
of the
what
day,
I mean. And I think it like there's something that came out with you.
I can't sympathize nor empathize with that, bro. I can't.
I'm very in the middle when it comes to the nature versus nurture thing. Like I'm very in the middle. I definitely think that nature plays at least some part of it. But at the end of the day, like the way that you were brought up also like does play a role in it. And like they need to like. That's the exact reason why you need to be brought into a mental hospital because, like, I think that people like that should be looked at and evaluated. Like, how do we prevent this from happening in the future? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do we stop this from happening? What goes wrong in a person's mind that they think that's okay? You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, there has to be something wrong with you.
Let me ask you a question. All right. I'm going to ask both of y'all this question. God forbid, knock on wood. Mm-hmm. Hypothetically speaking, you know what? I'm not even gonna say y'all.
If it's anything about anybody's children, I don't want to hear it.
All right, but even better. With that being said, we gonna switch up gears real quick, yo.
Like, fuck the rest of that topic,
bro. Because
you want to bring it like
you got kids, I got little brothers and sisters.
The myth, the legend.
Real quick, this is showing for me right here, dog. I just gotta play this real quick.
Okay, let me.
That's Mark
The
Ingram.
man, the myth, the legend. The MVP front runner. If anybody else got to say something different about that, then come see me. I'm right here in B-More outside the bank.
He said in B-More, Taz. What's really good?
Trust.
Big trust.
Big trust.
Really
Big
about
trust.
Big trust.
In the flesh.
He said,
yes, sir.
double down on the 10, blackjack 21. did.
You seen him when he dapped up
Joe
Lamar?
Wilson.
He said, "You feel me?
You feel me?
You feel me?
What he say, Kane?
You feel me?
Hey.
I swear."
There's no cap. There's like that. Literally is Sean.
100%. Yo, I
That
was
is
thinking in my
Sean.
head, like, if Sean was a football player, he would be
Bro.
Mark Ingram.
Right,
Bro,
Yeah.
my man sent that to me at like literally a half hour after it happened. He's like, "Bro, I swear this is you." I'm like, bro, this nigga just sent me something from the
Because
Baltimore
that man is
Ravens.
goofy, like goofy.
Oh,
Like he
Lord.
will really put his mitch on you. Like that joke was not.
You gotta
I get
understand
like it was
something, bro.
funny, but like he will really put his mitch on you.
Yo, like, I
was
met that
dead
man, bro. Like,
serious.
he is like yay tall, bro,
Yeah.
but he is a fucking hammer.
Just
cuz.
like a bowling
Yeah,
ball,
facts.
center
Bro,
block, bro.
I'll
You can't
just-
get through him.
I just played a video out loud, and I swear to God, just okay, 10:36. So we've been recording for 46 minutes and some change.
Right.
So like once we stop, go to 46 minutes and some change. It was
I
an
don't know what
accident.
happened.
Nah, cause you know how you click on the video and it be like, you know it's not a regular video.
right.
You feel me? So that's
He got one of them. He got one of them. He said, "What the fuck is
and
this?"
then when I threw it down and started recording me talking,
Yo, this man is different.
Bro, it's just crazy because he was talking about what he was talking about in the car, and I don't want to put him on blast. He was like, "I got so much of this in my phone, like I can't." This motherfucker hit the wrong folder. He was like, "God damn shit!"
He said, yo, don't judge me.
y'all funny as hell. Yo, y'all are hilarious.
So to switch up gears completely,
Oh, man.
this was one that I was very excited to get to.
Go ahead.
John Jones
Yeah.
is the baddest man to walk the planet of the earth.
Okay.
I get what y'all want to say like about Masvidal, but y'all motherfuckers just like to live in the moment so much because like he's so much in y'all face right now. I have never seen this many people talked about Jorge Masvidal, bro, before this fight, bro.
Hold on, stop. Let me-
Before this fight, bro, I've known him since he was fighting in the backyard
Yo.
tapes with Kimbo.
Yo.
So people can come at me all they want, bro. All I'm saying, bro, is John Jones could literally look any man in the face high off of coke and whoop their ass. Period.
All I'm saying is I never gave you whose side I was on. Don't come out here swinging your fist talking about y'all this.
Oh,
and
no.
y'all that.
I wasn't even discussing
I
like my
didn't-
co-host. I meant the general public, bro.
I was already saying
That's
I
all.
didn't do nothing to nobody. I just circled the ones I wanted to talk about. All right, I ain't even circled the bull that I had picked,
Go ahead, bro. So
bro.
who you taking?
You know who I'm picking, bro. Who else got the wingspan to 8'4.5", bro? This man could punch you from across the room.
He said
know
he's
what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Fantastic,
Bro,
man.
Pretty
no
much.
cap, bro. This nigga, Mr. Fantastic, Electra Girl, and Electra Girl, Elastic Girl, and what's her name? All in one. Frozone, all in one. No cap.
Why Frozen?
Cause, bro, he got.
You know why?
You see,
Black.
yeah,
Come on.
that too. But you see, bro, you see
Yeah,
how
don't
he be
get the
talking in the
Jesse
movies,
James.
bro.
Right,
And you see how he be talking to his wife in the movie. He be letting the fucking lips fly. You feel me? You see how John Jones was
That man.
bullying Daniel Cormier on the microphone. You hear me?
He said, and they bullied him in the
Yeah, bro. He like, come over
Listen,
here and take it back. Watch what I do to you. Say, oh yeah, you'll probably just be high again. High or not, I still beat that ass.
Facts.
No cap, bro.
You know you
That's a
lost the
fact.
fight when you go like this.
Bro, Masvidal isn't even the best fighter in his division, bro. If he had
Who
to
is?
see the Bull Khabib, bro, the Bull Khabib would really tear that man up, bro. I don't think nobody down there wants it with him, bro. Because if he get you on the ground, bro, this man was out here fighting bears, bro. He's
that's facts.
bro.
He
He out
was
here
throwing
fighting
that nigga.
bears, bro.
He was-
I'm not, bro. No, he's
was Wing
tearing
Chun
that
in the bear,
man's.
you're-
He's tearing that man's
Come here.
up, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. I think it would really be.
Don't grab me.
And somebody that we also know is kind of more of a name nowadays than like a great fighter. But I love to see him get in the ring with Conor and mix it up. I think Conor would, you feel me, get in there and if they're standing up, bro.
That'd be so much money. There would be
If
money
they're
in that
standing
fight.
up, bro.
Conor versus Jorge.
Oh, I just want to let you know that anybody that beat anybody that I like get my respect.
Right.
And Khabib definitely punched on Conor.
Punched on him.
And that's my man's pots and pans.
For me, like he got him
Why
to
do
the
y'all love
ground and it
Conor
was
so much?
over.
Nigga, I'm Irish,
For
bro.
real, bro?
What?
Like,
What do
dead
you
ass, bro?
expect,
You really want me to tell you, bro?
Everything you do is because you
It's-
like a sir, you a poppy or something like that.
Oh, God.
That's why you do what you do.
Damn, dog.
took it there.
'Cause I'm a poppy.
I dead ass was coming on some
Big
like
pun, nigga. What? Yes. Holla at me. Go ahead, continue, dog. Joel Ortiz, holla at me.
he said, I'm the one that switched from blood to Latin King. You
What's
see
that?
me out here.
What that?
Come on. He said, splat, know that. Come on.
It's 11
Sprat.
o'clock. It's time for me to get out of here. I'm out of here. Y'all not ready to bully me.
Dead ass,
Now what's
though.
going on?
It's his attitude, bro. It's the way that he carry himself, bro. Like, he will go up to the moment that the fight starts, it's rolling, and he's just Roy Jones Jr. in 2019. He gonna talk all that shit, and then he gonna back it up. And that's why I said right now, he's more of a little bit of a name.
Yeah, I know,
Whoa.
He's more of a name because
Whoa.
like he's gotten torn up
Who-
like the last couple of times he stepped in the ring. But we not gonna act like Roy Jones also didn't get torn up at the end of his career too.
bro. He's in his prime, bro.
Who
How old
is
is
Roy?
Conor?
Who is Roy Jones?
He's trying to compare Conor McGregor to Roy Jones.
What? No.
Bugging.
I meant more of
Y'all must have
that.
forgot.
I meant
The
more
man said
of
No.
the bravado and the way that he just carries
I was-
himself in general, and the fact that he will like we're not gonna act like he was not the most dominant fighter in MMA at one point.
Nah,
because he was.
that's facts.
Boxing.
That's
You
facts.
who
Was.
talking about?
Huh?
Who
He talking about Conor.
Conor.
But
We know Roy Jones was the most dominant fighter in boxing for a
He's
little
the best
minute, bro.
pound for pound.
I
Yeah,
understand.
that's my
where-
favorite boxer of all time. So
I understand
Bro,
why
Conor's
no
you
means
31,
was I
bro.
trying, huh?
Roy Jones didn't get out of his prime until he was like 35, 36, bro.
we
I-
can check that. We can come back and fact check it. We're not gonna do that right now, but we know that.
because Roy Jones is my boy for real.
That's my man.
Bro.
Like-
I told you, that's my favorite fighter. By no means am I trying to
That-
take away from him. But
My
you
man
seen this.
said-
You seen, and I know you was old as fuck for this, but the second B-Hop fight. That shit was rough to watch, bro. I was like, oh, his son gonna have to come in the ring and save him. Like that ass, like that's how I was. I was like, his son is gonna have to come in the ring
Bro.
and save that man
Shout out
because
to
he is
B-Hop, by
getting
the
torn.
way.
That man is
Respect,
vicious.
respect. But yeah, Roy Jones, it's that effect for me, bro. Like when I see him, I'm like, bro, like you're telling me that you would not want to just go out, bro, and kick it with Conor, bro.
No.
You're a bug. What? What? Who the?
You
who
wanna know
the
what? I
fuck
wouldn't
is
want
this
to.
guy?
I wouldn't
eh?
want to kick it with Conor.
Bro.
With Conor, just like I wouldn't want to go kick it with Baker, and I'm sure that y'all would love to go kick it with Baker. I'd rather kick it with like Lamar.
Baker.
What's
But
up?
like, right,
Mayfield.
I'm not saying that wouldn't be tough neither.
They're
But
the
what
same-
y'all
they're the
got,
same.
what you got against? No, don't
They're the
compare
same. Yeah,
Conor
don't-
McGregor and
100%.
Baker. Bro, Conor
Absolutely.
McGregor was the best fighter in the MMA.
The reason why he's so
Professional
beloved
sport,
is
the
because
top
of,
of the
like you
world.
said, because of his bravado. The same reason why this fucking
And
was
amateur
was loved
sports,
so
bro.
much.
In amateur sports, bro. You're not going to just
When
discredit
has
my man
Baker
Conor,
walked
bro.
it like he talked it?
Oklahoma, right? That's when he was grabbing his crotch and all that.
Nigga,
other
Did he
shit.
win a
First
national
of all,
championship?
First of
I
all,
forgot, like
I'm
Heisman's
sorry, I'm just reporting what's being told to me.
I'm just
Like
letting
this
you
is
know
the
that-
first time in an episode where I just had to look at you and be like, "Oh my god, here he go,"
Okay.
because you're just over
Let
here
me-
talking now.
I'm not
I
talking.
get, I
That's
get your
facts.
hate for the man Baker, but don't be coming at Conor
Yeah,
I
like
didn't
he's
you're
state a
just some,
fact.
like he's
Did I
just
not
some
just state a
like
fact?
he's some
Listen,
scrub.
What was my fact? That you love Conor because of his bravado. The same
So-
reason why. Hold on.
so
let me-
go
the
ahead.
same reason why everybody loved Baker and was expecting so much
Right.
from Baker. Baker's that boy. He grabs his
Right.
crotch
Right.
because of his bravado.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying.
So
That's all I'm saying.
has Baker ever done some shit like go to a completely another sport? Don't get me wrong, it's still professionals fighting and last, what was it, 10 rounds
Six.
with the 10 rounds with the best fighter
7,
to possibly of all time?
8. It was 8. I think it was 8. 8 or 9.
Like you're not gonna just act like this man is not
solid 9.
a very, very good athlete.
Yeah, he is.
And I might even use the term great, bro. Like on some like Ronda Rousey shit, where it was like the longevity
just saying
wasn't
if he-
there,
if he
but
was-
that span
Yeah. Go
to
ahead.
where he was at the top of the game, bro. Like nobody was touching him. He was the only thing being talked about in the UFC, bro. And there's a reason why, because he was backing that shit up. He was out here beating the best fighters, not on some Floyd shit where he's running from the best fighters while he's in his prime. Conor was in his prime, taking on the top fighters and taking them out. You said you want some smoke? Come get some smoke.
All his antics.
Fought Nate Diaz, bro, and took the L and then said, "Yeah, come back and see me again, bro."
All his
And
antics.
took that down. Like, what? Come on, man.
Everything else But you guys are mad at Myles Garrett. Okay.
Oh my God. I never once said I was mad at Myles Garrett, so that's a cap. I said that Myles Garrett needs to get checked for CTE. I said
Okay.
that shit that
You're
was
right.
not. You feel me? Like, I never
I'm
once.
sorry. When I say you guys, I don't necessarily mean like you two. I mean like
The general public.
right.
We need to do a better job of like emphasizing that when we're talking about it because we all get real defensive real fast.
Facts.
I don't know about y'all signs, but I'm a Pisces, so I can't.
an emotional
I feel
ass
attacked.
motherfucker.
I feel attacked, and it's like, well, what's up then?
Plus
you
the
gonna
5 hour
attack me?
energy drink.
We had to get the 5 hour energy drink. Hop back into that. I don't know, bro.
Bro.
It's 10:46. Y'all got me out here rolling, and dang, we only said all our topics. That's fucking crazy. So for
Did
the
we say
first
all of
time,
them?
like we said, we have one more.
Yeah.
But remember, we added the Myles Garrett topic at the beginning.
Right.
That might be the first time in show history that we just like executed all the topics.
Flowed.
So what it is I must just talk really fucking slow. And now that I got this motherfucking 5 hour energy in my system, we're just like boom, boom, boom,
Q.
boom.
Q.
Yo, he is on it, yo.
Let me stop you right there.
That
Let me
was
ask you a
greatness.
question. Why are you yelling?
I'm sorry.
You gotta tone it back, bro.
I apologize.
Yo, he's
bro.
like, yo, I'm telling you.
I don't give a fuck if they hear me. They can hear me if they want. I'm gonna talk how I want.
Go ahead, bro. Say
You
it
feel
for
me?
the people in the back.
I'm gonna talk how I want, bro. What you mean? It wasn't. You
This
feel
nigga.
me? It wasn't even like that.
What was-
You feel me?
What was T.I. name on ATL?
Huh?
What was T.I. name on ATL?
Tip.
That was not that nigga name on ATL.
Oh no,
It was.
why?
It was something. I don't remember.
I'm gonna
what the
figure it
fuck-
out.
seen
I
that
just
movie.
remember the young
I'm
boy
gonna call
telling him,
him
man,
now.
you don't get no cutty.
Yeah,
I remember the badass shawty that he was talking to in that joint. That
Yeah,
shit
what
was.
was- What was her name?
I don't remember, but she was.
Listen, man.
I think it was
All I
Nunu.
know is no. He talking about the young bull who.
It might have been London Alarm.
No, Lauren London.
Is that? Yeah. Sorry, I
Yeah.
apologize.
No,
Yeah, that's
facts.
Nunu.
That's Nunu, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying that's Nipsey's wife, bro. You feel me?
But nobody
Rest
knew
in
the
peace,
name
you
before I
feel
said.
me?
But we're gonna rock.
No, I thought you was talking about the young bull because
No. I was talking
when
about
he
Shorty.
took the shorty to the car, shorty was bad.
She was
She was
tough
like
too.
crazy bad.
Yeah.
But Nunu's a queen. That's a fact.
I agree.
Yeah,
That remember
shit.
when you did that post of like who out of all of like the old
Yeah.
movie females was like
I'm
the toughest
taking
one?
Nunu, cuz.
That was a good one. That was a
Mhm.
good one.
Absolutely.
We got a little bit of time left before we like completely wrap.
Yeah.
We never get to do this, but I love when we do get the chance to do it. Y'all want to like share y'all 2 thoughts for like the week? 2 cents, you feel me?
Sure.
Adding your 2 cents, you feel me? On the Keep It a Full Buck podcast. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Go ahead. Y'all
Shit,
go.
set it off. I love to
Yeah,
hear
we
your
should,
2 cents. For
we
the
should
week.
go from longest hair to shortest hair.
Okay. Mike, set it off for the week because I'm still not the first one gone.
Go ahead, brother. The floor is yours.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
I say
gotta
you
play
go.
ping
You
pong.
never start.
all right. If y'all want me to start with my 2 cents, you know, what I mean, I always like love to preach positivity. Like, I feel like with my 2 cents, I love to do that. And this isn't like something like crazy, like astronomical. But since I've been working at my job, you feel me? We do these like surveys once every like year, like 6 months or something like that. And at the end of them, Johns, you get to like write a way that you feel as though you can improve the company. And like my drawings are always like super like environmentally friendly because y'all know how like I feel like about the environment and like all that stuff.
Facts.
So like the other day, bro, like we in our shirts, like some of our shirts to keep the form of it, we use like paper. You feel me? Like make it like tough. But bro, we run through so much paper a year, literally just to keep these shirts tough. Like bro, like it never gets wrote on, bro. As soon as it gets a little wrinkly, people just start throwing it out. We ain't recycling it, so it's just going straight to the trash, bro. The other day they decided to motherfucking get rid of the paper in the shirts, bro. And let me tell you, bro, it was just one of those like little victories in life that I was just like so proud of.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like this is just such a step in the right direction, bro. Because if every major company just like takes little things like that, bro, and just like rips them out of their country, it's like, oh, I found an alternative for plastic that's biodegradable. And I'm just going to use that instead of like these plastic hangers.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Or like, yeah, like instead of put in every single item in one piece of plastic, you know what I mean? Like I'll put like all the items in the box in one big plastic bag and then just like go from there and then suction dry it out or something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're just conserving the amount that you're putting out in the, you know what I mean, in the environment and stuff like
in
that.
the landfills.
And it's just like, I don't know, like when I see little things like that, like it just makes me like very like excited that like there still is like time and a chance that we can like fix this thing before it completely goes wrong, you know? And like that's huge. Like if you and you gotta just like stay on top of it. You gotta stay even when it's hard, even when you're going through things and in life and the situation looks difficult, you also gotta think about like, how is this gonna affect my fellow, you know what I mean, man? I guess like that's like some of my 2 cents for the week, you know, just be aware of the way that you affect, you know what I mean, your environment and that you yourself make an impact every day.
I feel that. Round of applause for the man.
Come on, call me Mr. Rogers.
I was going to say Captain Planet.
Whoa, I like it.
Think about that one.
Come on.
Yeah. Go ahead, Shiz.
No, Negro.
Why y'all so scared to speak your thoughts?
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie, I came up with that like on the spot.
long story short, man, I had a long weekend, bro. My Friday was long. My Saturday was longer. Sunday, I was with my mom all day.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my mom's because it was her birthday. For me, Jets won. Bama won, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Heat still like
My-
third in the East.
My man started a new job. Like,
Yeah,
my man started a new
you
job.
know,
He's
out
so
here
light. You feel me?
shaking. It's
Word.
like 3 S's and then HISSHKEN. Chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that how you
That's
feeling?
his 2
Yeah,
cents.
facts.
That's
bro,
your 2
'cause
cents.
I ain't
It was
even
very
gonna hold
yin
you.
and yangish. It was like there's good in the bad, and there's like
Yeah.
bad in the good. Like, you know what I mean? It was kind of very like, I
felt
don't
a
know.
little
Like I felt
depression
the
in the
energy.
beginning.
Are y'all
Yeah.
talking
know what I
about
mean?
the way I was spelling it?
No.
I wasn't talking about the word chicken.
Oh, okay.
This man is a lunatic.
I was just,
Chicken?
Lunatic.
I think I'm gonna change my name to Ron Stoppable. I've been thinking about that for a couple of days.
And
Unstoppable.
Yeah, like at Ron
Nick
Stoppable.
Knick Knack Paddywhack, he just did it again.
Yeah.
that it right there?
Catchphrase.
Is that it right there?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
horrible,
it?
yeah.
Is that it right there?
He said Nick Nat Paddywhack.
He just did it
He
again.
just did it
All
again.
right, bro.
Nah.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
I told you I was gonna try at least.
Oh,
That was like
man.
the second one I heard you say the whole time. The other one was
He was busy. We got straight into it. You feel me?
yeah, but it's not
Yeah.
hard. Like, what's a catchphrase? Like something you always say, or like something you end on?
It can be just something that
I feel like
either or.
it's a
can be-
phrase that people identify you by.
Right.
From now on, I'm gonna end the show by saying it's time to shake like titties on a fat bitch.
Okay.
Nah.
That's
Bruh.
that's
Yo.
this is why he wants to
Yo.
get censored. Like this is why
Yeah,
he's just
I'm
like
about to
trying to
say
just
that,
get
yeah.
bleeped
Yeah.
out.
Hold on,
Because
so-
bleeping that out would be hilarious.
Pretty
So you-
funny.
Yeah.
So you telling me right now, if I curse enough throughout the entire show,
No.
that y'all will be forced to bleep me out when I
No.
curse? That's what Q said. He said I'm trying to get censored.
Yeah. Because
What does
like,
that mean?
Like meaning like, you know how you was like, yo, beep, beep, beep. Like a
That's like a censoring.
right.
Oh, time to shake like
beep, beep,
on a
beep. Right.
okay,
right.
but how's,
It'd be like
how's-
beep on a fat beep. So that would be funny. Like
yeah, but then I don't got no catchphrase. So how come you allowed to do the yeah at the beginning, but I can't say it's what I said?
you know what? Just scratch the joke. This man Sean just be stretching these things. Like
Yeah.
god damn.
So I can't say that at the end of every
Fuck my
episode.
punchline. God damn it. About to fucking walk out again.
Nah.
I got
Y'all are
fucking
fuck-
time for
Yo,
this
y'all
shit.
are really on it right now, man. I'm gonna just give y'all a quick 2 cents, man.
No, I want I want yours, dog. Come on, you spitting facts on a couple of situations this year, especially with that Colin shit. Let them hear your 2 cents.
When
man.
you done, I got some more.
Go ahead, wrap up then.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Hold on, let me go to my notes. Hold on, nah, because I really
he
got
said, "I prepared this."
I got something for y'all.
Hold up.
I think I
Just
asked
wait
this.
for it.
Boom, 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 boom. Do dogs have hands and feet or just feet? Also, why you think of that, right? If I put hot sauce in the fridge, is it cold sauce now or is it still hot sauce?
You're just fucking weird, to be honest, if you put your hot sauce in the fridge.
Also,
and I know people do that. I think that's so fucking weird. Like
It's-
you said,
it's weird
hot sauce
to-
is not supposed to be cold.
it's weird to
Like-
follow the directions because it literally says on the bottle to keep
Keep
refrigerated. But
yeah,
Have you all ever tasted like
yeah.
hot sauce that went bad?
Oh no.
Like expired hot sauce. Where you're like,
all my
dang,
hot
this
sauce
John
goes
is
in the fridge,
expired.
so I don't know. Also,
I ain't
Hold
never
on.
put mine in the fridge, and I don't think my hot sauce ever expired, dog.
if
So
the
I'm
number
saying.
2 pencil is the most used pencil in the world, why is it number 2?
These are like some late night ass, like you're just laying in your bed
Third-
and you're just like, bro.
If I don't
What
got
the
no
fuck was that?
That was a hot moment.
Bro, literally, what the fuck did I just witness?
If I-
Go ahead.
My man stopped talking, got abducted by aliens, and just snapped back down and tried to continue his conversation. Like that didn't happen. You want to start off the episode with these pauses? He's finishing with these pauses?
That's
Like,
a fact.
like what is
I
going
just
on?
realized that,
And
yeah.
I get I took a 5-hour energy, but I'm not just on here tripping. Y'all see this. Y'all see this. I don't know.
Go ahead, fam. What else you got, dog? Or are you good?
Oh,
just go
fuck.
ahead. Just
Yo,
go ahead.
you're hilarious, and I'll tell you exactly why later. But nah, bro, just my 2 cents, man. It's just ended on positivity, ended on love, on always. You know what I'm saying? Biggest thing is yo, power to the people, man. Power to the people, bruh. Like, we can't let just because something has been the norm for so long for it to continue to be the norm. You know what I'm saying? The best thing about our generation is how much we done push forward. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's been in music, whether it's been in sports, whether it's been in all sorts types of different fields. Like,
Right.
we have pushed the envelope forward. That's on us. You know what I'm saying? So it's gotta continue to be on us, bruh. What are you laughing about, yo? Like, yo, this man right here, yo.
I'm on fire now.
I'm ready
to go now.
I'm gonna throw you something. Ready?
Hold on, wait.
Yo, no.
Hold on, wait. Hold on,
Understand
wait.
this, bro.
Before you
Because
say
of that,
what
you're saying, bro,
because of that, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now, bro. Like, yo, I'm gonna trash you in some Pokemon, bro. I
Bro,
said it.
hold
What's
on.
up?
Hold on, wait.
Trash
That's
you.
good because I hope. Listen,
Trash.
because this not to hurt your feelings. But whose generation we talk about? Because our I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna wait till after your 2 cents. I was gonna wait. I swear I was ready. Wait. I swear.
Oh, that's motherfucking man, boy. That nigga on this shit.
Yeah, y'all are so whack. It's beyond
I'm
belief,
sorry, bro.
Oh, my
fuck, bro.
God.
I'm so
Yo.
sick, bro, because he was really spitting.
Yo.
I
But
was really-
this
That was so good, yo. I can't even
Bro.
fucking stunt. Like, I hate you, bro. That shit was so good, bro.
Bro.
Really over here
Can I
crying
get
and
suck,
shit.
bro?
Bro, that's
I
your
hate y'all
fault.
so. Fuck
I
y'all,
wasn't
yo.
gonna
For
say
real.
it, and then you gonna say before you say what you gonna say. I'm gonna trash you in some Pokemon later. I wasn't gonna say it, then you said that, so I'm like, oh, so pretty much what he's saying is he know I'm ready to say something about him, so he's just calling me a bitch. That's what he's saying. So now
So I might as well just
I
fucking
might
say
as
that
well
shit.
just say
anyway.
that shit. Feel me? Fuck it.
Yo, man.
Do you got anything else that you want to add to what you were saying?
I can't even remember where I
before
was
we
at.
close. Is-
Positivity.
Can I get Suave Mente for the close?
Whoa.
Can I get it for the close?
Absolutely, yo.
Sign us off, dog.
Yo, the biggest thing is, man, thank you everybody that's continuing to listen to us. Yo, thank you for keep on holding it down. Thank you so much for always having our back.
We
Yo,
fucking
we
love,
you,
every
man.
single one of y'all.
We love you indeed. You guys are always in our prayers, and hopefully we are always in
I should
yours,
keep 'em
man.
on.
And the song isn't working, cuz I don't know what you want me to do.
And for the second time tonight, we don't give y'all any song, but what y'all will get.
Is this man dancing? boy?
regardless.
Yo,
Y'all was
this
getting
man
it
is dead.
regardless.
Yo, did you see how he
Whoa.
tossed the chair? Yeah.
Oh shit! Pick that. Oh shit! Fuck,
Yo, that
boy.
was episode 22. Ladies and gentlemen, without question, yo, you see how this man act when he get energy. It's insane, yo. I hope y'all have yourself a good one. Peace.
fucking out of here, dog. Love y'all. Love y'all.